Hi there, I'm Lisa from Mythical Witchery. Welcome to my channel, and if you've been here before, welcome back. Today I'm doing a flip through and a review of the Dog Tarot. I just received this. I know that it's been out for a little while in the United States, but it just was released here in the UK. So I've been really looking forward to this. I have the Cat Tarot, which you may be familiar with this deck. This is so much fun. It is so funny. And I absolutely love it. One of my favorite decks. It is a go-to when I need a smile. So yeah, I'm hoping that this is just as good as this. So let's have a look here. So this is by Chronicle Books. It has the same little thing here, like on the Cat Tarot, where the little cat peeks at you from underneath. And so you see that same thing here with him peeking through. And it's the same on both sides. Now this was listed on Amazon.co.uk for, I think it was £15, but on the box it's listed as £18 and $20 US. So it's a two-piece box, a sturdy box. That's the inside. And just to compare that to the Cat Tarot, it was a similar color inside, but pink instead of blue. It has a very similar guidebook. I think it's a little smaller. Let's just have a look. Yeah, the Cat Tarot definitely feels a little bit thicker. It's not a lot smaller than the Cat Tarot, but it is a little bit. So for actual page numbers, the Cat Tarot is 108 and the Dog Tarot is, it is 128. So it is more pages. They're just obviously thinner. So looking at the guidebook itself, it shows introduction, talks about the deck, preparing for a reading, spreads and layouts, which we'll look at, major arcana, minors, which are divided as wands, cups, swords, and pentacles, and then about the authors. So let's just look at the spreads. Okay, so there's a single card spread. There's a 3-card, a 5-card spread called the Paw, the Celtic Cross called the Loaf, which was similar to the Cat Tarot, the Horseshoe or the Doghouse, and I think there was this very similar spread in the Cat Tarot, the Mandala or the Ball, the Tree of Life or the Stick Maker, and that's it. So lots and lots of spreads. As you can see, this guidebook is in color, which is lovely. So you get a page that shows a full image of the card and then the description of the card. Let's just take a look at the minors and see if it's the same. So the minors, you get just a small picture and then, but quite a good write-up really. So that looks to be a really good guidebook. I'm quite impressed with that. Okay, so the cards. These are the backs. If you'd like to see the difference between those and the Cat Tarot, the Cat Tarot were these sort of pinky purple color. So with the Dog Tarot, they've gone with the blue. I'll just put the Cat Tarot away here, and we will focus on the Dog Tarot, which is why we're here. Okay. So to give you an idea of measurements, this measures, well, looks like 2.75, which is standard, or 70 millimeters by 120 millimeters and 4.75 inches. So this is standard tarot size. The cardstock is, I think you'd call this a satin finish. It's not full gloss, but there is a little bit of a gloss to it. So I think officially that's called satin. So they feel quite flexible, as you can see. They're not terribly thick, but they don't really feel flimsy either to me. So there's no edges, or no edging, I guess I should say. As you can see, there are borders, and again, that's very similar to the Cat Tarot. And I'm going to zoom in the camera. We'll take a look at all of the cards individually. Then I'll give them a shuffle. Then have a little chat at the end. As ever, there are going to be timestamps for all of the suits, so you can go forward to anything that you'd like to see. If I'm going too slowly for you, please feel free to increase the speed of the video. And let's get started here. Okay, so here we've got the Fool, and this is really cute. Really cute. This little, looks like a little golden retriever puppy, and he's bringing his leash to go for a walk. I love that. The Magician. And the book says the real trick here is straddling two worlds. Two paws firmly on the earth, and the other two lifted creatively in service of unfettered potential. So you can see that nod to the Rider-Waite-Smith with the as above, so below. The High Priestess. The Empress. The Emperor. So this is cute, but it's not quite what I would have expected from an Emperor card. It doesn't, I don't know, I don't get Emperor vibes from that, but it is cute. We've got the ram there. He's obviously exerting his authority over that bone or chew toy. The Hierophant. So the book for this says the Hierophant or High Priest rests secure, knowing tradition abounds and rules are being followed. The Lovers. Yeah, this makes sense to me. There's no love like the love of a dog for its owner. I would argue that is similar with the right cat. The Chariot. As we all know with Jelly Bean. I like this for the Chariot. He's going for a ride in a car. That's a very dog thing, isn't it? Strength. That's a good strength card. I like that. With him pulling the rope there. It's always a bit of a battle, you know, that they're trying to prove that they can, you know, they can hang on to that rope, and yet what they really want to do is let you have it so you can throw it again. The Hermit. Oh my god. Okay, this is cute. It's really cute. Yes, I've had this happen a time or two. In fact, with my little Shih Tzu, and that's what it looks like in this picture, or something similar. Little dog being under the table while you're eating your meal, looking up at you with this forlorn expression. Please, please feed me. The Wheel of Fortune. This fits definitely with this dog chasing its tail, going round and round in circles, and, just like the wheel turns. So that works for me. Justice. Okay, I'm going to look at the book for this one. This just says Justice may be blind. Okay, so this dog is blind, but that has only heightened her other senses, including arbitrating fairness. If you've chosen your actions wisely, you too have earned the right to stop and smell the flowers and bask in a ray of sunlight. Well, that works. The Hanged Man. Oh, I love that when dogs do that. Death. Yeah, that fits. I think most dogs are pretty terrified of fireworks. Temperance. The Devil. And similarly in the Cat Tarot, for the Devil, it's a dog. So, was it a dog or was it the vacuum cleaner? I think it was a dog, and I think the vacuum cleaner was a tower, if I remember right. And there we have the Tower. Just going to see what the book says about this. I'm not going to do this for every card, but just ones that confuse me a bit about why they've chosen the images that they have. Oh, okay, I see it. There's a storm going on outside the window here, and so those are bolts of lightning. And yeah, that works for this card. The Star looks like a greyhound or maybe a whippet. The book doesn't say, but it says the clouds have parted and a single glowing light appears to show us the way. The Moon. Well, it's quite a good moon card. Interesting too, because it has the two dogs, which we have two, even though one is a wild canine. On the moon card, there's typically two. I like that. The Sun. Oh, the little corgi. Oh, bless. Judgment. I like this. I like this because he's staring at you with that face like, why is my bowl empty? And the World. Okay, so moving into the Wands. I like that for the Ace. Two of Wands. Okay, going to the book. It says 2 sticks are seemingly better than one, but you only have one set of jaws. This card is about making difficult decisions. It's the fork in the road, or rather the fork in the stick. I don't see the Two of Wands as being about difficult decisions. For me, that's more Two of Swords. Two of Wands for me is more about planning and making decisions. Not so much about difficult decisions. But I guess you can have difficult decisions when you're planning as well. Three of Wands. So this works for the Three of Wands for sure. I like that. 4. 5. That works for me. 6. 'It says you're a good dog and you know it. Whether you've earned a certificate from Obedience School or a trophy from the Westminster Dog Show, you are being publicly applauded for your hard work and diligence. 7 of Wands. 8. 'This says the shorthand for this card is speed. This dog is nearly finished stacking his sticks and in record time. Things are coming together quickly, ready or not. So that works for an 8 of Wands, and it's nice to see something a little different than the standard 8 Wands shooting across the air. 9. 10. 8. 9. He's poor little thing. He's so little to be carrying such a big stick. He's determined to do it, though. Queen of Wands. Oh, that just fits so perfectly for me. Little corgi. And of course, she's got her floral crown there. And a nod to the Rider-Waite-Smith with a little cat on the dog tag, because there's almost always a cat in the Queen of Wands, and certainly in the Rider-Waite-Smith. King of Wands. Not sure about what's on his head. Let me just look at it. As the leonine headdress infers, this dog is fit to be king of the jungle, or king of the city streets, or dog park. Whether he's leading a rescue mission or serving as a companion animal, he understands just what is required and accomplishes the mission with passion and focus. I'm moving into the cups. So this says, a dog and her human prepare to take their first walk together, starting a process of emotional bonding. They're taking their literal first steps toward building a lovely, long-lasting connection. I really like that. That's nice. I like that a lot. 2 of Cups. 3. It's a spring day and you're in the park with your best dog friends, ready to romp. In other words, the party is on. Have to please excuse my throat today. It's very scratchy. I have 4 of Cups. And this says you're tied to too many leashes and not really sure you want to be connected to any of them, even if it means no walks. And a dog that doesn't want to go for a walk is a dog suffering from boredom and ennui. 5 of Cups, sorry. I think I keep saying Wands. This says the dog on the bridge seems to be leaving his pack behind. Whether that's for new adventures or the great dog bed in the sky. Either way, the 4 he's leaving behind have some sadness to process. Nothing will take up the space left by the loss of their friend, but they still have each other. That's actually quite good, I think, for the 5 of Cups. which is one of my personal cards. 6 of Cups. Seven. And this says, which lead to follow, which fish to chase. You're inundated with choices and not all of them good. Eight of Cups. And this says, a dog can wear only one leash and one collar at a time. So why are there 8 of them hanging on the wall? Relationships, like leashes, can fray and outlive their usefulness. Nine of Cups. And again, it's a bit confusing looking at the image, but the book says you're the center of attention, surrounded by dogs and humans who love and appreciate you just as you are. There's something better than cube steak, better than rolling in mucky water, better than walks, knowing that the people and dogs in your house love you no matter what. I'm finding that the images don't necessarily make a lot of sense unless you look at the guidebook, but as soon as you look at the guidebook, the image makes sense and as to how that fits in with the traditional meanings of the card. 10 of Cups. Again, I'm not going to look at every single one because we'll be here all day, but the ones I am reading definitely make the images make sense. I love that page. Knight of Cups. Oh, I just realized this poor boy only has 3 legs. Oh, bless him. Am I right about that? That he's just got 3 legs? Hasn't just got one up, maybe? No, looks like 3. Unless I'm seeing that wrong. What do you think, looking at that? Does it look like he's like, the book doesn't say anything here. It just says, Lord of his leash, master of the crosswalk. The knight walks the city with confidence, watching for cars and alley cats. He's engaging in the ritual of sniffing when meeting a strange dog. It doesn't say anything about that, so I'm a little confused about it. Queen of Cups. That's cute. King of Cups. Oh, I love that. Is that a Samoyed? I think it's a Samoyed or Husky, one of the two. Not totally sure. Someone who knows, comment below. Oh, Ace of Swords. That's cute. Really cute. And the 2 of Swords. So here we've got about choices, difficult decisions. You know, I mean, I don't think that would really be that difficult a decision to him. He would be eating all of them. That's what I think anyway. But the book does say treat 1 or treat 2. You've got a choice to make because you can't have both. But you can't quite see over the edge of that treat cup and you feel like you're making a blind decision. 3 of Swords. Okay, so the book says, no heart is more loyal than a dog's heart. The response to hearing the dreaded phrase bad dog is often trying to win a human back. using every love language that a dog knows. How true is this? Biscuit's roses are staring up with big sad eyes. You've been criticized, reprimanded, rejected, betrayed, or just plain yelled at. Remember that sticks and stones will break your bones, including the 3 you've brought as a peace offering, and that words can really do some damage. If those fighting words are hollow, there's no need to offer treats in response. 4 of Swords. 5. 6. How many of us who have a dog have not had this happen? In fact, this happens with my cat. Especially the bin in the bathroom. He loves to get in there and knock it over. 7 of Swords. 8. 9. So the book here says your nervous system is in overdrive and not even treats or a forbidden sit on the couch are comforting. 10. And the book says you're in an impossible conundrum. Drop that big bone and trade for the smaller treats, or keep running free with your pets. With your prize. It feels like the worst is happening. Someone is coming for your bone in exchange for some healthier treats. Black. Page of Swords. 8. 9. King. And moving into the Pentacles. Two. 3. 4. 5. Okay, need to look this one up. Is there any worse feeling than having all the toys but no one to play with? Okay. Even the best doggo's life can feel lonely from time to time. Okay. Yeah. Didn't make sense until I read that, but yeah, I can see that now. 6 of Pentacles. 7. 8. me just look at this one here. A toy duck in your jaws, fluff all over the living room, and a human who won't get too upset about the mess. Life is good. 10. Yeah, that works for me as a 10 of Pentacles. Page. Knight. Queen. And, oh, that was upside down. That was probably my own fault. King of Pentacles. I think that's the card that I was using to show the card stock. So I obviously put that upside down. Okay, I'm going to zoom the camera back out and we'll have a shuffle and a little bit of a chat. Okay, so let's see how these shuffle. So first, let's see how they fan. So they fan out pretty well. There's no clumping there or anything. And let's try an overhand. So they overhand nicely. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah. Oops. User error. Okay, so they are quite easy to shuffle, which is nice. I was a bit worried. Okay, so my final thoughts on this deck. I think it's really cute. It is cute. I love the art style. It's an art style that I really appreciate with the watercolor and ink and so on. I really love that. It doesn't give me the same feeling that the Cat Tarot gives me. It's not, it doesn't have the same kind of fun, lighthearted vibe. I mean, to a certain extent it does, but, you know, unlike the Cat Tarot where so many of the cards made me laugh out loud, this one doesn't. So in that way, I'm a bit disappointed because I was hoping to have something very similar to the Cat Tarot in how it would make me feel. You know, I was hoping it would be a deck that I could pick up and use and laugh at, and, you know, this gives me lovely feels. This feels like a hug deck to me, but it's definitely not a deck that makes me smile or laugh. Smile, yeah, but not laugh. So what do you think of this deck? If you've got the Cat Tarot, how do you think this compares to it? If you've got other dog decks, how do you think this compares to those? I'd love to hear what you think. Share your thoughts, your opinions in the comments down below. As always, I read every single comment and respond to everything. I really appreciate you joining me today to have a look at this new deck. I hope that you enjoyed this flip through. If you did, please give it a like. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell if you'd like to be notified of upcoming videos. I appreciate your time today. Until next time, may love and laughter light your days. Bye for now.